Many friends had raved to me about Karijini National Park, and I'd always shrugged my shoulders and thought, yes, but isn't it stinking hot and dry and lots of driving between places, surrounded by mining towns, and I've seen beautiful gorges. Until I went there, and wow, it's a unique landscape that seems like it's an ordinary gorge and bunches of rocks, but it envelops you, draws you in, and it captivates you. I went into two main sections for camping, Hammersley Gorge, and then I moved and based myself at the eco-retreat campsites. And I don't normally camp in popular places. I'd usually go for somewhere like Dale's Campground. But the benefit of the eco-retreat, apart from the restaurant and the bar, is a kiosk which has ice creams, and it's such a lovely treat at the end of a hot day. It's a great place from which to explore many of the gorges, waterfalls, and the fabulous information centre. There are a couple of easy walks to look out, but most of the walks are graded 5, which means difficult. Given that you'll inevitably see young guys or international backpackers scooting down rocks in thongs and boardies rushing to the pools at the bottom, you might think that grade 5 is a bit misleading. Look, the walks aren't terribly long. So the ultimate question I get as a solo traveller, is it safe? There were a couple of rescues on my days there. One guy had pushed himself beyond his heart's capabilities, and another had gone beyond the warning signs of the gorges. They get dangerous, and the area is usually reserved for canyoning guides. So, yeah. The safety aspect is about really not being prepared yourself. It's important to remember in this area, they have the hottest temperatures in the entire country. And in that heat, things go sideways very, very quickly. You lose judgment and your ability to take care of yourself is incredibly diminished. The rocks get super slippery, and these are canyons, sometimes pretty squeezy. The paths are well trodden, but they can be a bit hard on knees and ankles. These are gorges you need to get down into, but up out of again, and you'll be in exposed sun. But walking through these gorges is somewhat spiritual, and it connects you to a unique country I hadn't ever experienced. It has an ethereal quality where you're drawn to continue exploring, asking yourself what's around the next corner. And there's always another corner or a bend. It's hot and dry and the sun-exposed rocks burn, but there's the coolness of the cliff shadows and the rock pools, the little intricacies of the patterns and the rocks, and the beauty of the wildflowers that leave you in awe as to how they survive and thrive in this climate. It takes a little bit of driving to get to, but even then, the country is incredible. The mining towns have their own fascination and their own history, and of course the pubs with very, very cold beer. It is a popular place, but you should find a gorgeous pool to yourself. And the ever-changing colours on the rocks as the day concludes is magic.